There we go. Here we are. This is our weekly 30-minute catch-up session on Zoom with a nice mix of different people every Tuesday for 30 minutes. The one thing we all have in common is that we're all part of the Arts and Culture Network LinkedIn group. Jackie's here from Lake Tahoe. She's coming in. There we go. That's great. So this 30 minutes will fly by, I'm afraid. Do please make sure you've got your contact details in the chat. If you hear from somebody today who you'd like to have a further conversation with, perhaps put the word meeting in the chat in capitals, followed by their name. And if you hear from somebody and somebody springs to mind who might be of real use for that person, perhaps you'd be kind enough to pop the LinkedIn address of that person in the chat, followed by the person's name you're intending it for, and we can all have a make the most of those. Ours is a very supportive community. Our motto, as you know, is choose people who will say your name in a room full of opportunities. So there we go. We're a nice number today. Thank you very much for coming, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening. So I'm going to ask everybody to do a quick 10-second intro, if you don't mind. I will spotlight you if I can. I'm not sure that gets captured in the recording, but we'll see. Please keep it brief. If you're unspotlit, that means you haven't kept it brief. So the idea is we really just want to know who you are, where you are, and what work you do. And if there's a very brief way of explaining how we might all be able to help, then do please include that. But we'll buzz around the room. If we all take too long, as I tend to do, we'll run out of time. After that, we're going to do one random speed networking session. So for the benefit of those who haven't been to our events before, you'll get a sense of how that works. That's a 5-minute chat with somebody else here at random. Then I'm going to give you a quick whistle-stop tour of the Arts and Culture Network. And I don't tend to dash off at the half hour if anyone wants to linger, and if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to share. So that's how we roll on these Tuesdays. We're here every Tuesday doing this at this time. I think I'm right, it's 10 a.m. on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, and 6 p.m. in London. And is it probably 8 p.m. in Central Europe? I'm not sure, but we'll see. Vincent, what time is it in Ostend? Oh, you were on mute, I'm afraid.
It's 1 hour later here. It's 7 o'clock in the evening.
7 o'clock. There we go. I have a condition. I've coined the phrase clockpraxia, which is a complete inability to work out time zones. We once had an event for our friends in Asia Pacific, and a third of the guests turned up an hour early, a third of them turned up on time, and a third turned up an hour late. So I was hosting for 3 hours non-stop. But yeah, that's another story. Anyway, thank you. Contact details in the chat. Feel free to grab those later. Vincent, may I make you a co-host just in case?
You don't need. Don't worry.
Then you can crack on without me if for any reason I lose my internet connection. There we go. Let's go around the screen. Can I have a quick wave if you're one of our full members? Yeah, Vincent, Jackie, Louise, that's great. Thank you. Yes, I'll tell you a little bit about how that works. Poku's here. Sorry, we didn't get to meet yesterday, Poku. And I think when you re-registered somewhere, it turned your name Poku into Poli, which was hilarious. But not to worry, I think we've rescheduled, so we're good. Excellent. So really, who you are, where you are, what you do, and we'll zip round, and then we'll do the other bits that I talked about. But it's traditional on these occasions to find out who's got the next birthday. So who has a birthday in July? No, we don't have any July. Clayton. When you're on mute, I'm afraid, Clayton, but when's your July birthday?
July 31st. I make the last day.
Oh, well done. Well, happy birthday to you, because you'll
Thank you.
win today. Excellent. And also, is there anyone here who's with us for the very first time? Perhaps you give us a wave. Mark, Pamela, Candy, and Olga, I think. Well, you're the stars of this show. You're in safe hands because everyone else has done this before. So we're good. I think somebody else has just come in, I think joining. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Right, let's go around the room, if I may. Please shout if I forget you, but let's start with Mark. Mark, would you like to tell us briefly about yourself? You can include superpowers and passions if you wish.
Thank you. I hope I'm the correct Mark.
You are.
Excellent. Hello. Thank you. I'm Mark Stedman. I'm from Birmingham in the UK, and I run a community interest company that helps culture and community groups with their websites and their digital stuff. And I put the profits into projects that bring people together in real life.
Great. That was beautifully succinct. Thank you very much. Natural communicator there. David, can I come to you now? Love your background this time.
Thank you. Real quickly, critical listener, composer, musician, technologist, 10 trips to West Africa to study the Kora. My details are in the chat. I'm working on all of the videos I did on the live streams during the pandemic in 2020. They'll be on my YouTube channel, which again, via the link tree you can get to and check it out.
That's great. Thank you,
Thanks.
David. That's great. Pamela, would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone briefly?
Great. Good evening, everybody. I'm Pamela Roberts. I'm based in High Wycombe in Buckinghamshire. I have several hats, so I'm going to do it quickly. I am a creative producer, a historian, a published author, the founder and director of Black Oxford Untold Stories, celebrating Black scholars at the University of Oxford from the turn of the 20th century. I also run the first Black Heritage Guided Bus Tour, and I'm a business mentor coach for creative entrepreneurs.
That's great. And when do you sleep, Pamela? Thank you so much. Louise, it's lovely to see you again. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone?
Hi,
There we go.
everybody. Sorry, my ear pod just dropped out of my ear, so I couldn't catch up with myself. I'm Louise Vidari. I live in Sacramento, California. I am a photographer and digital artist, and I work with odd things and turn them into something else. So that's the fun that I have in being a photographer. And I sort of train people as I'm learning my lessons in life. I'm kind of training people and bringing attention to them and their art world as well. So I have a good life. Good to be here.
Great to see you. Thank you, Louise. Yes, Louise has this wonderful three-step process where she captures a composition in nature, turns that into a beautiful photograph, and then use digital techniques to turn that photograph into a work of art. It's beautiful stuff. So do please check out Louise's
Thank
website.
you.
Thank you. Maxine, lovely to see you again. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi?
Sure. Hi, everybody. This is Maxine. I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm an artist. I write a calligraphy and also I paint Chinese traditional painting. But the difference is I add more acrylics color, so make it brighter and give a different effect. Yeah, I'm glad to meet everybody and to social with you.
That's kind. I think
That's
we connected recently on LinkedIn, didn't we? And I think Vincent kindly put us in touch with each other,
yes,
which was
yes.
great. Sheriff, great to see you. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi?
Hello, good morning from here. My name is Sharif. I'm Egyptian based in Latin America, and basically I work in as a programmer for film festivals, and I translate as well books and catalogs for art events. And I speak 6 languages. So, and I attended Tribeca Festival last month in New York. I was open to meet some of the group in New York as well.
Oh, that's great. It's lovely to see you, Sharif. Thank you. 6
Thank you.
languages. Heavens, I can barely master one. Rich, it's good to see you. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone?
Hello. You can see me. Hold on a minute.
Yep.
There we go. Sorry, I think that's something okay. Yeah, I just can't see anything right now. So, hi, everybody. Yeah, my name's Rich. I'm an artist, musician, coming in from New York City. and I work in film, fashion, music, and media and publishing. And I just did a job with Jackie. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? We worked on an illustration project with her. Just coming by to say hi, network, see everybody.
That's great. Thank you for coming along. Did you and Jackie meet here?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a success story. I love a success story like that.
Good to see
There
you
we go. That makes it all worthwhile because you guys wouldn't have got to work together if I hadn't had this crazy idea. So thank you for that. That's great. Candy, would you like to jump off mute and say hi briefly?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Candy Dugas from the US. I am a New York Times award-winning art house scriptwriter, producer, dramaturg, nonprofit, and marketing strategist. And my stories are character and place-driven. It's great to be here.
Thank you very much for being so elegantly brief but incisive in your communication. Thank you. Alex, lovely to see you at the Defiant Squid there. Would you like to say hi to everyone?
Yeah, hello everybody. I'm Alex. I'm a digital artist based in the UK. I mostly produce sort of abstract video game inspired paintings, and I also do animations and interactive art as well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Good to see you again, Alex. Jackie, how is life in Lake Tahoe?
Perfect summer day here. Jackie, I run a nonprofit, Sustain Tahoe. The goal is to help visitors become better guests. And in that process, I've developed a curriculum for a course to do that. I've got a book that Rich created an illustration for the cover that I'm now working with a book agent. At 11 o'clock, I meet with them to get it published. I've got animated video games, songs, children's books, other stories, all my projects are in process. They need sponsors and collaborators and people that are interested in the EI/AIO, which is my passion. EI is Earth intelligence, AI is the aggregated artificial intelligence, and O is the omnipresent quantum field that we are co-creating reality in. And I am looking for ways to enhance the bridge of that consciousness. And all my projects are focused on that, using art without no innovation without imagination. That's it. That's over 10 seconds.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. That was great. Given that you had a success story as part of that, I'll let you get away with that, but that's lovely. Thank you. Vincent, our #1 advocate over there in Ostend, would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hi, sure. Everybody, hello. My name is Vincent Messerio. I'm an artist, painter, abstract, and digital art also. I'm also an art coach, and I'm very glad that I can be an ambassador for ACN and get all the members on board. Thank you very much for that. I'm from Belgium.
Thank you.
And it's very hot here for the moment.
Yeah, it's very hot here.
40 degrees.
Yeah, it's very hot here. Thank you very much, Vincent. Olga, lovely to see you. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone? Oh, I'm afraid you're on mute still, Olga.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Hi. I'm Olga Alexander. I'm from New York, and I'm sweltering today. I'm a mixed media artist and jewelry designer, and I also do installations and reaching out to new networks.
That's great. Thank you so much. It's lovely to have you here. Now, Clayton, good to see you again, Clayton. It's been a while.
It has. I'm based in Hamburg, Germany right now, but I'm actually at home in Stratford-upon-Avon, UK right now, where I've been living for the last 27 years, in between 8 years in Switzerland, 8 years in Singapore, but always in Stratford, but currently based in Hamburg. I work in theater and film. I train young people for West End musicals to things like Game of Thrones. And I became famous for a minute one day by hosting the first VR festival in the world in 2016. And that's it. I dabble in everything.
That's great. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, and I did produce the Shakespeare Festival in Lake Tahoe for a few years. In my old days.
Fantastic. Poku, would you like to say hi briefly?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm a Franco-Ghanaian currently living in Lagos, Nigeria. I grew up in France and studied fine arts in Paris. And I'm currently transitioning in pro dev and a little bit of data science. That's about me.
That's great. I look forward to our catch up. We're going to have a catch up again soon, aren't we? Joachim is here from Bavaria. Would you like to say hi, Joachim?
Yes, was long time not here. It was so much in my life. I say it quick. I'm composer. I'm from Germany. Although I live in Bavaria, in the south, very small village, and I compose for cello mostly, also for in form of anthems and national hymn, and make variations to this and have different levels for everyone, so that specialists and what is this? Okay, that's all.
That's great, Joachim. Thank you so much. Pamela, have you moved or have we heard from you? I think you might have moved. There we go.
Yeah, no, yeah, I went already. Thank you.
We have heard from you. Thank you so much. Who have we got here? We've got Joe is here. Hello, Joe. Great to see you. I've been showing everybody your profile on our website. We do a wonderful sand art. So would you like to say hi to everyone briefly? Oh, you're still on mute, I'm afraid, Joe. You find the mute button. I'll come back to you, Joe. Don't worry. I'll come back to you. Excellent. Chris Cummings, it's lovely to have you here, Chris. Have you been before, and would you like to say hi to everyone?
Absolutely. It's good to see everyone. I think I've been once, but it's been a hot second. My name is Chris Cummings. I own a platform called Iconic Worlds, which is a 3D digital twin platform. We focus specifically on 3D experiences primarily for the browser that are also XR related and get to work with some of the coolest cultural institutions in the world.
That's great. Thank you so much for that. It's good to have you here again.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. Well done, Joe.
Yeah, sorry. I normally don't join on my phone, and it was kind of tricky to find that.
That's okay.
I'm good. Just working on different projects. I recently did an installation in New York. I'm just to introduce myself to everyone. I am the Sandman of New York. I make ephemeral sand paintings for different events, and spent many years doing it. Installations with found objects, and I also do sand painting on canvas and wood, and have a couple books coming out profiling my 30-year career, and just getting ready to publish those and hopefully launching them through a large-scale sand painting at Grand Central in October in partnership with the Humans of New York, to have a big sand painting at Vanderbilt Hall and introduce everyone to my sand painting.
That's fantastic. Do please take a look at Joe's work. It's quite incredible, the accuracy that you and the symmetry that you obtain. It's fantastic. Thank you. Now we've got, is it Harislia is here, I think, and we've got two guests who are labeled student, and Zaina's here as well. If anyone, if any of you want to say hi to everyone, please turn your camera on, and we can include you in that. Zaina, would you like to say hi, or are you still on camera off? There she is. Hooray. Hi, Zaina. There we go. You were muted, I'm afraid. So if you'd like to unmute, you can say hi to everybody. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Zaina, and I'm based in Lebanon. I'm a visual artist, painter, and sculptor, and the founder of GHZ Art Gallery, which is an online platform for emerging artists and for selling their art too. And I'm glad to be here and among you. It's my pleasure.
It's lovely to have you here, and thank you for sending over the information that you shared with me earlier this week. That's great. Thank you very much. Oh, there is student. Student, how are you doing, student? Would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hello, it's Tracy Stone. I'm just on a study break at the minute, but I do watercolours, painting, enjoy painting in my watercolours. I do art, and I do lots of different crafts. What I enjoy doing was doing art and at university at Derby. Yeah, so
That's great.
thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to rename you so people can remember your name, if that's okay. There we go. Tracy Stone. Oh, too many T's. There we go. There we go. Excellent. As you can see, the time is flying past. I don't rush off on the half hour, so you're welcome to stay. We're going to do one quick breakout session. You'll be teamed up with somebody else here at random. It's an opportunity to start the know, like, and trust process and find out how we can all help each other. If for any reason you are stuck on your own, then please stay put because I can move people around. I'd be keen to hear from Harislia. All we can see, Harislia, is your desktop. So I'm not quite sure how you've managed to do that. Tracy, are you logged in twice, do you think? Is the other student you, do you think? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I've probably been logged in twice. I've tried doing it on my phone and it wouldn't let me do it on my mobile. Sorry.
I'm going to remove them. I'm not going to report to Zoom. There we go. There we go. Then that'll make it easier. Harislia, I won't be able to include you in the random speed networking unless we can see you. So could you make your presence felt? I think that's hilarious. We can just see your screen. That's all. Anyway, I'll move people around when we do it. Excellent. So you'll see a pop-up. Please hit that. You'll be taken to a breakout room with 2 or possibly 3 other people for a 5-minute chat. Please share the time equally. And it's a givers gain philosophy here. If you can think of anyone who's not here that might be able to help the person you meet, then please share links or follow up afterwards. You'll be brought back here automatically after 5 minutes. You'll get a 60-second warning when that's about to happen. Please make use of all the 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and I'll give you the whistle-stop tour of the Arts and Culture Network. And then we have a little bit of open networking afterwards, if you wish. And then I think we're meeting again on Thursday. Or are we? I can't remember. I'll check. I'll see. I'm not sure. I've lost track. Excellent. Right, let's go. Breakout rooms. Are we an even number? No, we're not. So there'll be one group of 3. So if I create those, then if Harislia is unable to take part, then at least there'll be Harislia is in a 3. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to open the rooms. Buckle up and see you back here in 5 minutes. Welcome back, Louise.
Thank you.
Who were you with?
The gentleman who I can't remember his name, but he has a heavy accent, and he's an artist and a musician, a cellist.
Joachim, yes.
Yeah.
Joachim, composer. Yeah.
I told you how it is.
Oh, someone's got a horrible echo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's
a little
strange. Very odd. There we go. Perhaps I'll just do a few random mutings. Welcome back, everyone. Hope that was fun. That's how we roll on our full 1-hour meetings, which are on the first Thursday and the third Thursday of every month. We do that several times over the course of an hour, so you get to meet 5 or 6 people in those sessions, which is great fun. And these 30-minute sessions are increasingly popular because it's a very quick 30 minutes. There's a different group of people every time, a different vibe, which is lovely. Some familiar faces, getting to know each other better and better, and also some new faces, which is always lovely to have some new people. So with your permission, I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour of what's going on at the Arts and Culture Network. Here we go. Okay, right. You should be able to see my screen now. This will be very quick, but it's really for the benefit of those who haven't been before and those who have yet to join us as a full member. This is our main group on LinkedIn with 114,000 members. As you can see, that's the number of people who've asked to join today so far, which is great. The main website is here at artsandculturenetwork.com. We list all of the events on the events section on the website. So yes, we're together at lunchtime on Thursday, should you wish to come along. Then we're doing Global again on the 17th of July. We're face-to-face at the Royal Society of Arts in London on the 25th of July. And our conference is next April on Leonardo da Vinci's birthday around the cultural age. So that's that bit. This is where we publish and promote profiles for our full members. This is all done for you. For example, I'm not sure if Joe's still here. We'll show Joe's one. Where's Joe? There's Joe. This is Joe's profile. So my colleague Isabel writes this. This is the interview that Joe and I recorded together. This is the interview on SoundCloud. And oh, Joe, you'll have to give me a new link for that video. This is Joe at work at someone's premises. Looks fantastic. And then this is the interview on Spotify on our video podcast. And I created Joe's Fantasy Cultural Year from the answers to 10 easy questions. It's great fun. So that's one of the things we do. And then just to give you a little bit of information about the full benefits of membership, it's only £10 a month, which I think is $12 or $13 or euros. And we do a number of things for our full members. We record and promote the interview as part of the profile. It's pretty findable, as you can see, if you search for our member Cleo by name. Her directory entry is top, and there's the video. And she said people have been in touch, having searched for her by name. So that's working for her quite nicely. We also do a matchmaking session for our full members, providing contact details for other full members in the community who look useful. We can profile our full members in Zita's art magazine, and it doesn't have to be visual art. Shout outs at events like this one. I can nominate you as a full member for Fellowship of the Royal Society of Arts in London, should you wish. And it's significantly reduced in cost if I nominate you. In fact, the saving per year is greater than the cost of being in the Arts and Culture Network. And then if anybody needs a bit of brand marketing or career development advice, I'm happy to share that. So that's how we roll there. And then this is the Facebook group for the cultural age. This is in support of the event that we're doing next April. 153 members there, including Joachim, I can see there. So do have a look for that. If you'd like to join that group, the link is in my contact details in the chat, but you can also just search for the cultural age on Facebook. There we go. I promised I'd be brief. There we go. That's the plug over. Thank you. So that's the way we roll. Now, if anyone has any questions, do please come off mute and shout. If you've got any news you'd like to share, like David's book, that would be fantastic. Oh, and we've got Clark here. Clark's joined us. Clark, sorry, you missed most of the session, unfortunately. Would you like to take this opportunity before we all go to say hi to everyone, Clark? It's lovely to see you again. Do come off mute and say hi.
Yeah, as they say, better late than never,
Absolutely.
Sorry for being late, I had to take care of my neighbors. Well, they're on vacation, and I had to take care of the cats and water the plants and all that. But anyway, I do have an announcement. to make. I do have my own song released actually a few months ago, worldwide. It's called "What Did You Do?" Actually was the first song that I ever written. It was about a girl that I was in love with in high school, and she was with somebody else, you know, so that didn't work out so well. But anyway, I got a song out of it.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
wonderful. Thank you
yeah.
very much, Clark. Do please pop your contact details quickly in the chat before we save it, because then if the song's on Spotify, then just pop the link in and we'll all go and listen and follow. That would be great.
Will do.
Thank you very much for joining us. You've reminded me of some comedy, country and western song titles. She stole my watch and now she's living on borrowed time. If I'd shot you sooner, I'd have been out of jail by now. She put the hell in hello and the good in goodbye.
Oh God.
And my favorite, I think, is how can I miss you if you won't go away? So I love those. I love those comedy country. Yeah. What is it? 3 chords and a broken heart, I think, Clark. I think, yeah, for country music. There we go. Excellent. I've taken you well over the half hour. I do apologize for taking up more of your time than was planned. It's been lovely to have you all here. Do please come again. Do please check out the other events on our website. Do please consider joining the Inner Circle as a full member. It's great fun to do that interview, and we publish and promote it. I'm told that it's about the same cost as a coffee and a muffin on Main Street to be a member. The fact that you'll be quite prominently findable by name on Google on somebody else's website is also an advantage. So do please. Has anyone got any parting shots before we go? Any feedback from our first timers? Actually, Candy, how was that for you?
It's wonderful. The vibe feels great and cool. That's really great, and I love meeting new folks.
That's great. It's lovely, isn't it? We couldn't do this any other way. I'd much rather be face to face with everybody. But without being able to do it online, and we started this in lockdown, which is where it took off really, because we were able to reduce that sense of isolation for people by doing this. And it has been lovely. Who else?
Hi, Mark. I just have a quick question. Is this recorded that I could view people's interests later?
Absolutely. I've recorded it, so we'll pop this on the top of the LinkedIn group, and I'll mention it in one of the emails that will go out either this week or next. So yeah, it's lovely because we're finding that for some of our videos that we post, they're being watched more than the number of people who attend. So it's an extra way of just getting out there, and then other members who can't be here for any reason can have a look and see who's here, and it would encourage them to come next time as well. David, you've got your Cora out.
Yes.
Shall I put? I'm going to put original sound on.
I don't think it's going to translate very well.
Try and play us out though, David. We got. Perfect, David. Thank you very much. We got some of that. We got enough of that to realize that you're rather good at doing that. So
40 years of doing this.
Yeah, that's great. Fantastic.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Joe. His paintings are phenomenal,
aren't they?
Sand paintings, amazing.
Yeah,
thank you.
Fantastic. I mean, doing Grand Central Station in October must be very exciting. That would be fantastic. You'll have some idiots walking across it, not concentrating with their head in their phone. I hope not. Excellent.
One question. One question, Mark.
Yes, Joachim.
The option to speak in the chat to some special person doesn't exist anymore, no?
It should do. If who was it you wanted to connect with?
Yeah, but I made just for all people, but I spoke to the person. But before it was one put every person to use and not directly. I do not find the option.
Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to message somebody directly for some reason. There's no. This meeting has been posted in Team Chat. Meeting chat. Yeah, it's Team Chat. It may be that I chose the wrong settings in Zoom, but I'll check that next time. But yes, you used to be able to directly message somebody else.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you all so much for coming along. See you all again soon, I hope. I'll try very hard to do a round robin that's got everybody's email and address in it so that we can all stay connected. And I'll try and get that done before the end of the week. I haven't done last week's meeting one yet, so it's a single-handed labour of love, as most of you know, with Isabel helping on a Friday. But we're here to help. If we can do anything to help, then please let us know. But the LinkedIn group is our kind of, that's where most of the activity happens. So if you post anything in those groups, then please tag me for a share. So there we go. Excellent. Thank you all so much for coming.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.